Hi, it's Annette Ba'u, host of the Millionaire Insider. For over 30 years, I've been advising and researching the top 1% and 2% of millionaires to learn how millionaires with amazing lives get extraordinary results in their business, their life, and with their money. And now I'm providing you practical, easy to implement insight that you need to build a profitable business, create an amazing life, and ultimately achieve financial freedom. And today we're diving into 9 questions extraordinarily successful people ask. Please subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified of new episodes. Today's sponsor for the show is our very own Affluent Women and Couples Masterclass. You can go to millionaireseries.com/affluent and access this. Let's face it, if you want to grow your business, one of the most critical steps is to upgrade your clients. Start working with clients who have money. It becomes a lot easier. You can have fewer clients, make more money, work less, spend more time with your family. It's a no-brainer. So again, millionaireseries.com/affluent to access our sponsor, which is our very own Affluent Women and Couples Masterclass. All materials and intellectual property are copywritten by themillionaireseries.com. The information we provide is not intended to replace any advisor or specialist or to provide you investment, financial, tax, retirement, or any planning or health care advice. Before beginning any plan, you agree to consult with your own team of advisors and review your situation, and all participants agree to hold millionaireseries.com harmless for results achieved or not achieved, and any reproduction of this material is allowed only with written authorization from millionaireseries.com. For today's show notes, go to millionaireseries.com/117. For all show notes, go to millionaireseries.com/MI. Today's free resource is our lead generation guide. You can go to millionaireseries.com/LG to access it. But one of the most important things you've got to do if you want to grow your business is you've got to become a master at lead generation. This guide shows you how. So again, millionaireseries.com/LG. So the first thing that really successful people ask is, why am I here? And what am I supposed to achieve? And why does it all matter? Mark Twain said the 2 most important days are the day you're born and the day you determine why. So how do you determine your why? One of the most powerful steps I have used is to write out the question with your dominant hand. Why am I here? What am I supposed to accomplish? And then with your non-dominant hand, assuming you're right-handed, answer it. Get in a quiet spot and take about 10 to 15 minutes a day and write on it. First of all, what's going to happen is logical answers. Well, I'm here because I was meant to be here. I'm here to, be a family member. I'm here to do this. But as you keep writing and you peel away the layers of the onion, you're going to get to why you're really here. And that, my friends, is where you become unstoppable. The next question is, what do I really want? Like, not kind of want, really want. The next question is to determine when you're really happy. Now, happiness is so interesting, but one of the things that always has fascinated me by the people I serve and the people I researched is how important it was for them to identify what they really love doing, not just in the line of work and who they serve, but also what they enjoy doing in their free time. Getting clear on why a person wants something and what makes them really happy is going to help you so much on your journey to serving people more effectively and enjoying your life, creating the life that you love. The next question that they asked is, what emotion will my goal bring me? So this is one thing that I found fascinating with successful people, is they understood that what they were aiming for was an emotion. It wasn't the actual thing. So for example, financial freedom wasn't the goal. It was the peace of mind that financial freedom brought. Once you get clear on the emotion you want to work each day to achieve it. So for example, if you want peace of mind, don't wait until you're financially free to have peace of mind. Work every day to have peace of mind. How do you need to feel to have that emotion present? Is it when you're meditating, when you're praying? Maybe security. A lot of people think, oh, well, I have money in the bank, but no, not necessarily true. If you work each day to create that emotion that you ultimately want, what you'll find is when you get your goal, like you become financially free or you grow your business to the level you want to, you'll have it. The problem with a lot of people, and I saw this over and over again, when you didn't get clear on what emotion you want and then you achieve it, you don't have it. So many people are searching for security or peace of mind. They're working so hard to get there. They get there and they have it, but they don't feel it. And I can relate to that. I can remember thinking, okay, well, once I became a millionaire, and then you get your first million, and then you're like, okay, well, not much has changed. Then you get your second million. I still don't feel that secure. Third million, fourth million, fifth million. You realize another million is not going to solve the problem. And what every successful person realizes, and especially extraordinarily successful people, they understand that you've got to identify what emotion you're after and then work on it each day. Each day. And by determining what you have to do to experience it, it's going to change everything. And then when you arrive at your goal, whether it's multi-millions or whether it's becoming a top producer or just a success in your business, you will be 10 times more successful, because not only will you have that goal, the materialistic goal, but you'll have that internal goal, which is so critical, especially when it comes to achieving happiness. The next question they ask is, will this thought bring me closer to my goal? And you can do it with thoughts and actions. Is what I'm doing right now going to bring me closer to my goal? If the answer is yes, keep doing it. If the answer is no, then figure out what you need to change so it will be. Now, this is one thing that's really interesting. There are thoughts we think that are really going to serve us. We're thinking about how we're going to get to our financial freedom goal. We're thinking about how we're going to grow our business. We're thinking about how we can better serve our clients. Those are great. What do I need to do to have the biggest impact on my clients? What do I need to do to have the biggest impact on my bottom line? That's great. Sometimes we're thinking about like, oh my gosh, this problem or that problem. And the issue is that our worrying about it is not going to change anything. So we got to get really clear if our thoughts and our actions are supporting our goal. And that's what extraordinarily successful people do consistently. The next thing they know is, when are they at their best? What do you need to do to really be at your best? Another great question they ask is, how can I leverage this task and save time? They understand that time is a zero-sum game, meaning we have 168 hours in a week. We don't get any more no matter what. What needs to happen to get this task done in the least amount of time? What resources can I leverage? Where can I delegate? What else can I do that will really move the bar forward and allow me to leverage my time, my resources, money, everything? And one of the other things they do methodically and so consistently is everything they do has a process. If something they're doing, they can't systematize it and make it so that it's just clockwork, they don't do it. It always was something that was so amazing to me. And every day I work to get better at that, and you should too, especially when it comes to your money, when it comes to your business, and even your life. And then one of my favorites, what if? So Todd Kay was in our mastermind, and I remember he was spending a lot of money having me coach him, and he had so many excuses that I actually told him, I said, you have so many excuses. Now this was what's amazing about sometimes when we're below the grid and you have excuses, is that his excuses were valid. Valid excuses are the most dangerous, because most people would say, oh yeah, I understand why you can't do that. Oh, I understand this, I understand that. The problem is it keeps us stuck. And I said to him, I said, you're just wasting your time. I said, nothing is going to change in your business or your life or your bottom line revenue unless you change this. And he was so mad at me, and I remember thinking, oh my God, I hope I never see him again, because he was so angry with me. But I thought, he's wasting his time and money. And I got an email from him, and he said to me, the first thing I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's sending me an email, but he said, I just doubled my quarterly income. I was like, wow. And when I talked to him and I said, well, what did you do? He goes, for the first 2 weeks, I was so mad at you, and I just kept thinking, I can't believe she had the nerve to say that. He goes, and then all of a sudden I started saying, what if? What if I took time to create my plan? What if I consistently took action on my plan? What if? He goes, your voice kept going on, what if, what if? The next email we got from him, he doubled his annual revenue. That's the power of asking, what if? One of the things I saw consistently with my clients and the research I did is that the people who are really successful always were asking, what if? And so in my mastermind, I always do that. What if? What if it's easier than you believe? What if you tweak something, you could get the results you want? What if you took the time to create your plan? Just ask yourself, what if? What if money was not an object? What if you could do what you wanted to do? That's a good one. So let's recap. Number one, why am I here? What do I really want? I mean, really, really in your being want. When am I the happiest? What emotion am I trying to achieve? Meaning, if I achieve this goal, what emotion is it going to fulfill? Will this thought bring me closer to my goal? Will this action propel me closer to my dream business and life? When am I at my best? How can I leverage this task and save time? And last but most certainly not least, what if? What if I just changed? What if I took the time to do the work? What if I worked on my worth barometer every day? Anything, my friends, is possible, anything. And then be the energy you want to attract. If you need to review the worth barometer, go to millionaireseries.com/105YT. We attract clients and situations where we are energetically. So an example I always like to use is if you want to listen to a music station. If you're tuned in to 99.7 where affluent clients are, you're going to be able to attract them. If you're tuned in to 95.5 where people who are broke and have excuses live, that's what you're going to attract. I mean, it's fascinating. When you start looking at energy and the science behind it, it's unbelievable. Well, what I have done in my research, now not only, spending 30 years working with and researching the top 1% to 2%, but now running one of the most successful performance masterminds, it has been proven over and over again. We attract whatever energy we're at. So if you want to have better results, you've got to raise your energy. The first and best place to start is with your worth barometer. You can go to millionaireseries.com/105YT, and there you'll learn how to elevate your worth barometer so that you can really not only get above the grid, but more importantly, stay there so that you can attract what you want in your life. All right, let's dive into some tips to get results. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta slow down. Don't overcomplicate it or overthink it. You gotta master your focus. Quiet down that limbic brain so that you can be in the driver's seat of your business and your life. And then focus breathing. Breathing into the count of 8 through your nose, hold it for 8 and release for 10. That is gonna really calm down your nervous system. And then do the work. Even if you do just a little bit each day, you sum that up and by the end of the year, you're where you want to be. It's kind of like losing weight. If you just cut out a few calories each day, it adds up as compared to if you add a few calories. You've got to look at your foundation, your inner game, and stop multitasking. You've got to create your plan and then integrate it into what you're doing. It's not a one-off, my friends. Success requires work, and a lot of success is boring and mundane. That's one of the critical things you got to learn. Becoming a multimillionaire, there's a lot that goes into it that's boring and mundane. Becoming a top producer, same thing. You got to get used to that, and that's where you've got to add some creativity, have some fun along the way so you can bring some fun into those tasks that are boring and mundane. So please click subscribe and ring the bell. And today's episode is sponsored by our very own masterclass, the Affluent Women and Couples Masterclass. You can go to millionaireseries.com/affluent. Let's face it, my friends, if you want to take your business to the next level, the first thing you got to learn how to do is work effectively with affluent clients, women and couples. And this masterclass shows you how. Again, millionaireseries.com/affluent. For today's show notes, go to millionaireseries.com/117. For all show notes, go to millionaireseries.com/MI. Our free resource today is the Lead Generation Guide. You can go to millionaireseries.com/LG. If you want to grow your business, you also need to learn how to fill your funnel with more ideal, profitable prospects. This guide shows you how. Again, millionaireseries.com/LG. So I want to thank you so much for joining us for the 9 questions extraordinarily successful people ask. Thank you so much for attending. I'm Annette Ba'u, host of the Millionaire Insider. All international copyrights are reserved. Bye now.